isn't it a fine morning indeed? I just love the smell of trivia in the morning, don't you? Well, don't you? Well, how many of you are there? One? Well, let me be the first to congratulate you on winning this game. Are you a first-time rider? Back for more punishment, are you? Oh, just kidding. We all love you here. Now I will ask you to type in your name. Poor thing. Didn't your parents give you any consonants when you were born? Too bad. If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B. It's time for you to go off to war now, but don't worry. I'll wait for you under the apple tree.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by Armageddon Bible and Gun Shop, arming God's soldiers for a new self-righteous millennium. All this month, get a free prayer towel with every automatic weapon purchase of $5,000 or more. And now, here's your host, Cookie!
Hey, welcome to the game there, Patton. Try not to invade anyone and we'll give you some nice war bonds as a parting gift, okay? All right, look sharp. I'm sending you to the front line. Okay, buzz in and lock onto the highest... I like to call this category... War. It's got a beat and you can kill to it. So, do you like Motown music? Well, whether you do or not, I need to ask you something, okay? And this is kind of important to me. War. Huh. Good God, y'all. What is... In the song War, Motown artist Edwin Starr reminds us that war just isn't of much value. Well, unless it becomes your only top 40 hit, you know, then it does have some value. Hey, buzz into selective value. Okay, give it up for... Thou shalt not war unless you think I told you to. Alright, you probably know the Middle East has seen more than its share of war. That's why it's called the Shot Full of Holy Land. How long did Israel's 1967 war with Egypt, Syria, and Jordan last? As long as Jesus was dead, as long as it took God to... God created everything in 6 days, and the Israelis and Arabs fought the Six-Day War in 1967. And on the 7th day, you know, there was just a lot of terrorism. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snip. Well, I've seen better, and I've seen worse, and I've seen France. Well, here's your category. Art is hell. Let's see that question. If Sun Tzu's The Art of War treatise included actual artwork, which of these would be the best example of Sun Tzu's strategy for conflict resolution? Matadors torturing and killing bulls, poker-playing dogs destroying cities, sad clowns prolonging battles indefinitely, or big-eyed kids subduing the enemy with charm? All right, let's take a look at the right answer. Supreme excellence in the art of war is subduing the enemy without fighting. So if the big-eyed kids win over the enemy with their charm, they're practicing supreme excellence. You know, instead of the usual supreme bad taste. Okay, select the value of the questions. Okay, you got something. Here's what we're looking at. Memorize your lines, soldier! And right this way, please. How can an actor returning from service in World War II describe his experience abroad and still use correct military terminology? I saw an Asian play. I took part in a French production. I attended a British show. Or, I went to the European theater. The correct answer is... A term used to describe a specific region of fighting in a war is theater. And it has nothing to do with that guy in the foxhole who always liked to wear tights. He was just weird. Alright, bang your buzzer and grab the highest... Are you sitting down? Well, of course you are. You're at a computer. At any rate... Oh, get out of here! It's time for a dis or dat question! And this dis or dat questions category is... The sexy side of war. Okay, I'm gonna name off 7 locations, and for each one, you're gonna have to tell me if it's a Civil War battleground or a steamy primetime TV show. You're gonna get some money for each right answer, and you're gonna lose some for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds to nail all 7.
Let's do it.
Pick and smell, battleground or TV show. Dawson's Creek, Baxter Springs, Knott's Landing, Peyton Place, Sheep Mountain, Middle Boggy Depot. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. Now select the highest value and see if... We're calling this one Gettysburg 90210. Well, hold on to your musket balls. Here's another Civil War question for you. If you needed to mail something to a Gettysburg address, what would you need to write on the envelope? Gettysburg, Pennsylvania? You, my friend, are on fire. Gettysburg is in Pennsylvania, but don't write to Lincoln. He's, dead. Hit your buzzer to select. This one's called Bang Bang! Now what? Okay, if you've ever seen Schoolhouse Rock, you know that the start of the American Revolution is known as the shot heard round the world. You might also know that if you've read any book about American history. At any rate, if the American Revolution had begun with Bobby Thompson's shot heard around the world, where would the revolution have taken place? At a White House press conference, on Wall Street, in a Hollywood movie studio, or on a baseball diamond? When Bobby Thompson hit his shot heard around the world, he secured a 1951 World Series berth for the New York Giants, which was nothing compared to the '89 series in which the Giants experienced the earthquake seen around the clock on CNN. The category is an anti-war demonstration. Guess the magic number here is 3565. Could be your lucky number. Let's find out. Which of the following would constitute a police action? Andy Gibb joining the World War II USO show, Andy Partridge entertaining Civil War heroes, Andy Summers.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light of communism.
Andy Summers played guitar for the Police, and the Korean War was actually a, quote, police action. Hit your buzzer to choose. It's dead, it's disgusting, it's roadkill. Alrighty, remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And also, there's some bonus money up for grabs at the end. Are you ready to go a little bit crazy? Me too. Let's do it. Intelligent and Agent 86 Maxwell Blank. What unites these two? Score. Weak and kind of bug. Boston's Orchestra and Speed Racer's dad. George Washington's tree and Lawrence Blank Pie. Score. Jazz style and melting together with extreme heat. Snail's home and candy coating on M&M's. Cartoon ant and very small particle. Score. All right, let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all insects? leisure activities, brands of soda, military adjectives. Oh, you're terrible. You're all bombs, and so is your performance. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. All right, here's your category. Pretty sneaky, Rear Admiral. Hey, remember Battleship? You sank my battleship! Woo, yeah, war it's just fun. Considering the 5 original Battleship targets, what other catchy ad slogan might you hear in a commercial for the board game?
You sank my frigate! You sank my supertanker!
The Battleship board game has battleships, cruisers, submarines, destroyers, and aircraft carriers. Of course, no one will ever sink anything of yours if you use the invisible moving around boats that I used to. Okay, select the value of the question. Coming up, a kinder, gentler trained killer. You ready? Let's go. Considering the purpose the Marine Corps has traditionally served in the armed forces, what would make the most appropriate mascot for them? A turtle, a parakeet, a gopher, or a yak? In case you're wondering, the turtle is a stupid idea for a mascot. But since the Marine Corps is amphibious like the turtle, okay. So with a turtle mascot, the Marines would be saying to the world, "Hello, we're slow, plodding, and stupid." All right, bang your buzzer and grab... We're calling this one OU-812. Okay, imagine World War III breaks out. Come on, it'll be fun. If a PFC in the USMC reports a snafu to an NCO, and then the PFC goes AWOL, what will the NCO need to do ASAP? Get some REM, report to a DDS, put out an APB, or call the RAF. The Marines could put out an APB or all points bulletin to find the missing PFC. I mean, you can't really blame the guy for deserting. He probably got tired of marching around in that turtle costume. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the... Ready for me to shoot a clue in your direction? Here it comes. Some gun assembly required. I don't like those do-it-yourself gun kits. You know, I just think it's easier to buy one from the crack dealer down the street. Perfect! Too bad you had no one to share it with.
Time now for a page from the success journey with motivational speaker and full-time dreamer, Dr. Harvey Bass.
Let me tell you the story of a small farm boy from Alaska. He grew up in poverty, often cold, often hungry, many times forced to eat his own hair for sustenance. His father, a proud man, eked out a living raising caribou and selling their hooves to be made into pencil erasers. The father expected his son to take over the family business. Well, this bright, ambitious boy had a different idea. He had what I like to call a dream. The boy, at the tender age of 12, rented a car and drove from Alaska to a small island off the coast of Florida. There, he fulfilled his dream of growing a beard, smoking big cigars, and talking in a funny accent. Yes, that man is better known to you and me as billionaire entrepreneur and respected world leader Wilford Brimley.
This has been a page from the success journey with Dr. Harvey Bass.
You took my love, you took my breath, you took my heart, you took everything when you divorced me. When you divorced me. You took my favorite shirts, you took my country tapes, you took the new TV, you took the seedless grapes when you divorced me. When you divorced me, we went from M-A-R-I-A-G-E to B-I-V-O-R-S-E. You broke my little H-A-R-T. Now I'm in M-I-S-R-E. I had a real nice pen, it used to write in blue. I used to write you letters and you took them too. When you divorced me, when you divorced me, I seem to recall a half a can of beer. Now I wanna get drunk, but it's not here, 'cause you divorced me. 'Cause you divorced me. We went from M-A-R-I-A-G-E to D-I-V-O-R-S-E. You broke my little H-A-R-T. Now I'm in M-I-S-R-E. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, T, Q, R, S, P, U, V, W, X, and Z. Q. We went from M-A-R-I-A-G-E to D-I-V-O-R-S-E. You even took our K-A-T. Now I'm in M-I-S-R-E.
Here's the story of two very lovely ladies and their far out righteous groovy old man. Went to a party in the 60s, threw their keys into a punch bowl, and then each lady went off with a fella other than the one with whom she came. 9 months later we became a family, bought a groovy pad, and then we changed our name to the Swabaroos. The Swabaroos. Got those now traditional father's never easy,
especially when you don't know whose you are.
but we're so proud our seeds were intermingled.
And it really helps to have the extra car.
Can I have an advance on my allowance?
Ask your father.
Which one? I love you, moms and dads.
Make sure your parents sign the permission slip.
With 4 parents, I'll need a bigger slip.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
We're the Swapparoos. The Swapparoos. With mom and dad and mom, there's no way we can ever lose. Swapparoos.